What's going on with everybody, man? It's your boy Shabake Singh, aka Flash Hair, man. Hope everybody is doing great, man. Now, as you guys know, man, we've been doing the Only Bucket stuff. We launched it earlier this year, and it's been going crazy, man. This last event was a major success. Shout out to our doggy Zolo right here, man. And this last event was a big blast, honestly. And we've been able to do an event. Two events really out here in Northern California, Sacramento area. Like one was in Yuba, our very first one, to be more specific with that location. And then we went to Seattle. We did another event out there. I think that really built up a lot more momentum. It kind of showed like, okay, we're really, really doing these events. Came back, we decided, let's do another event out here in Sac. Launched that one, and that I think has been the one that's just been ultimately like getting us to where we want to get to, getting us to get to those next steps. And with that, we've been able to work with many different hoopers now. Like we have literally like a home base in Seattle. Like Seattle damn near feels like my third home at this point. Like we're so connected. We know a lot of different hoopers out there, just like we feel like we know a lot of different hoopers out here in Sacramento as well too. So it's really, really cool to see just how big this community is growing, how tight knit it is as well too. But with that being said, man, we have been working with a lot of hoopers throughout this year. So I'm excited to see how that looks in like a year or in 2 years. And there's been a lot of talent, man. Some of these guys that I don't think many of you guys may have ever heard of. And I think you're going to hear about some of these names very, very soon. And I don't just mean on our type of platform like Only Buckets. For us, man, it's all love. We want these guys to be able to grow as much as possible. So I'd love to see these guys go on TNC, go on OTD, go on Balls Life. Go out there, do your thing, grow your brand, and we're just thankful that we get to work with these guys, especially in these beginning stages. But I think there's a few of them that could really do it. On at number 10, we got Atmar Mundu. That's right, man. Shifty Mundu for a reason. And I love what he did right away. He didn't hesitate. He came out with, knockout punches, home runs, goes up 13-0 against BDOS. Doesn't wait at all. And that's honestly how you got to do it in the one-on-one space. I think that type of run early on is the separation later on when BDOS is going to go on that eventual run that's going to happen in these one-on-ones. Mundu then has that cushion, that separation to put himself over, and he really showed that on full display. I think his game really translates to one-on-one as well too, being nasty, being able to cross, tween, snatch back. He can drive, he can hit the mid-range, he can shoot the ball from three. Like he can score from anywhere, and he's underratedly strong. I think not that many people realize that is how strong he is. He can absorb contact, he can give the contact as well too. And so I actually think Atmar has potential to be a really great player in this space. Like it really just comes down to how much does he want to do it at the end of the day. Like how many matches does he want to do? How much time will he spend in the gym to say, you know what, let me craft up more moves. Let me add more to the nuances of the one-on-one game that comes with it. So I'm excited to see where Atmar is going to take this, man. So 9, we got B-Dot, man. B-Dot came out, man, and his reaction said it best after his game. It was like, dang it, I guess it's time to check in for my flight. But in reality, it was more of a like, man, I had the game and I let it go, man. And it's really another shout out to Trey as well too. Trey really went out there and he did his thing as well too. But D-Dot just came back from an injury, and that was his performance right away, making crazy shots. He went off in the 3v3. There was a crazy sequence where he hits a shot, and then he goes down, and he hits this crazy mid-range shot on the baseline. And then, he shows up in the 1v1s. He's scoring these tough baskets. He's in this crowded environment where everybody's yelling at him, and it was just crazy to see him answer that call. And so, with that performance, it was like, this is his first one fresh off of the injury. And it's his first 1v1, in an official capacity, like 1v1 to 30 or whatever. I'm like, dang, I'm excited to see what B-Dot does with this. Because at the end of the day, B-Dot is a pro. So, if he applies himself to it and he's like, I don't really want to do this, who knows where he takes it from there. So I'm excited for that, man. Shout out to B-Dot. We're going to see him out there in Seattle September 13th. So you don't want to miss that, man. Stay tuned. All right, so at number 8, we got Coda. And honestly, man, the dude is just a walking highlight. Like, every time his videos get posted, it's going crazy. And it's because he's just so shifty. He's so twitchy. And he came out and balled out, man. The 3v3, he really showed out. He made it one of the most entertaining, if not the most entertaining match on that card as well, too. Maybe up there with the B-Dot and Trey one. And he hit the game-winning shot. He, got right by Vic. Goes and hits the lay, gives that intensity, man. It was really entertaining, and we love what Coda, brought to that game. And, Coda's matchup was intense too, man. He went up against a guy that did have a bigger, frame, is a lot taller, but still went out there and made it a great game, was giving him buckets, was being decisive on defense, and, at times really frustrating Zacchaeus as well too, and just making him, try to lose the ball, try to steal possessions. do what he could to just make sure that he made it a game. And he really did make it a game at the end of the day. So I'm excited to see what Cota is going to do from it again. We're going to see him again soon, hopefully at one of our next events. And honestly, like, if you got to guard that, good luck, man, because I think Zacchaeus had his hands full in his first debut. So for anybody else, get ready, man. And so at number 7, I got Trey, man. And honestly, there's a lot of controversy around this game. And it was honestly one of those games that makes us way better as organizers. Trey, just getting more refs on the court. Oh, God, let's just start this one over here. Okay, so number 7, I got Trey. And honestly, this game I know brought a lot of controversy. It's one of those ones that makes us better as organizers. Having more refs, just more attention to detail and all those little things overall. So those will be things that we're definitely going to improve. But it doesn't dismiss what Trey accomplished in this matchup. I mean, B-Dot was coming back from injury. You got all this context. But Trey hasn't picked up a basketball in years, as we've heard. And he came into this game extremely out of shape. So I think it shows a testament to Trey's ability to go out there and play basketball. And similarly how we just talked about B-Dot, Trey now, started his YouTube channel, go subscribe to it. He's applying himself now, so watch out. He's like, let me drop 20 pounds. I'll be ready for my next matchup. So that's going to be something to see, is a Trey that is like, oh, wait a minute. Like, let me, really do this. Like, train for it, do all that. So I'm hyped to see Trey come back. So that's why we really got him at number 7, because I think with the way Trey is built, pause, but the way he's built like a middle linebacker, man. And that type of build really can just wear down on opponents defensively, offensively, when he's driving. And so I actually think Trey is really built for this 1v1 stuff, because going up against him can just be a handful. All right, so at number 6, I got Zacchaeus, man. Zacchaeus, man, standing at 6'4", he's just suited well for this game, man. Especially his game, it just translates for this, man. Everybody thinks he's just making skits, but the guy played college ball. He was actually teammates with Cota, so it's cool for them to be able to go up against each other. But really, man, Zacchaeus is dangerous on defense and offense. Like, this is no joke. Zacchaeus' highlight is probably the best highlight from the tournament. Across into the step back on Cota. I mean, it was just nasty. Everybody's in the comments calling him Kyrie. I mean, the guy can score at all 3 levels. He can shoot. I actually think Zacchaeus is one of those guys where if he really wants to, he could take this to the next level. He could go play on a TNC or something like that as well too, or OTD, Ball is Life, whatever the case. So I'm excited to see. Zacchaeus said he let us know that he's ready for another match soon, so we're going to try to get him out there. Because I'm curious, where can Zacchaeus take this, or how far, actually, the better question is, does he want to take this? Because, man, all the potential is there for everything to be just one of the most elite players in this 1v1 space. All right, let's talk about Ickum, man. His game was literally made for this, man. We talk about the last tournament. He came out and dominated 23-2 in the first round. Then he goes and plays Reek, dominates Reek as well, too. Then he almost skunks David in the 3rd round, and then he ends up losing to Benny in the final. I mean, he came out and showed out, and he's so young, bro. I forgot how young exactly you are, Ickum, but he's young. And Ickum then comes out into this matchup, man, goes up against the guy that is double his size, and it's no joke. No, Lang is no joke. You can go ask people that know him, and you saw it if you watched the video, or if you guys watched the stream, the video is about to drop soon. Lang is no joke. Like, he was putting it on display. It was in his bag deeply, but Ickum is just a great player as well too, man. He's real decisive on defense, quick hands, able to steal possessions, but what separates Ickum the most is his ability to shoot this mid-range shot. I mean, whether he's spinning, whether he's crossing, whether it's a step back, whether it's a bump, whether it's, a reverse, it's a fade. I mean, you could just name it. He's always creating and always able to get to his spot and make that shot. And a lot of times, too, if you watch his videos, these are close contests. I'm talking about, release, hand, and he's hitting those. And if we watch, some of these top guys, and I've been watching more of it now, obviously, as this year's been going on, you see, Scoop, for example, man, he'll make these crazy contested shots. And if you're able to just hit mid-range, or create mid-range shots for yourself and hit contested shots, it is going to always be a problem to beat you. And of course, he's playing great defense as well too. So it is crazy to see what Ickum can do with this at the number 5 spot in our power rankings. I think if he keeps doing it, he can actually be one of the more dominant players in this space. So watch out. Let's see where Ickum decides to take this from there, because if you can create mid-range shots like that, man, you're going to always be solid. And at number 4, and just to switch things up, I had to switch the angle up. I'm putting number 4 Connor Kelly, that's right, man. If you don't know about Connor, you are about to find out, okay? A true 3-level scorer, a guy that can score at any spot, shot create, can score against bigger guys, doesn't really matter. The guy told us he was out of shape. He went out there and he beat big-time guys as well, too. Guys like Simmer, guys like Rambo, etc. So watch out for Connor. I think he has the potential to be one of the biggest guys in this space, man. You're going to see him out there September 13th, so don't miss it. He's going to put it on full display for you guys. He's ready to check up against anybody, and he was out of shape. So an in-shape Connor is very dangerous, so watch out, everybody. Number 3, man, we got Victor, man. Shout out to Vic, man. Hey, this has been a special, like, kind of summer, I want to say, for Vic, because he's done a lot of different things. You know, he did the TBT. He played against T-Jazz earlier there. You know, they've been doing all these various tournaments as well, too. He's played in 1v1s. He's won one. He played in the lab one. You know, he didn't win that one, but he played in it. I thought that was really cool. And that was even, like, at the beginning of the Only Buckets. And then he comes out to SAC to take on Noah Blackwell. And, I mean, wow. I mean, he played in Seattle as well, too. He won like one match there, won the 3v3, and he lost to Markeith. I mean, Markeith ended up winning it, right? And so Vic comes to Sacramento, plays against Noah Blackwell, and dominates this matchup as well, too. And so with Vic's recent dubs and playing in other platforms, coming out, winning that main event, you got to put him at number 3. And I think Vic has the potential to play even bigger guys as we go forward in time and see where this takes us. And Vic is one of those guys. I kind of throw him up there with Colin and the other guys we're going to mention here soon as well, too, in the sense that it really just comes down to how much does Vic want to do it, man. These guys could really do it on a bigger platform soon, one day. Shout out to number 2, man. We got Benny. I'm sorry, I got to put Benny there. The respect is due. He's been doing it since day one. Literally won the Sacramento tournament, goes to Seattle, wins like 3 matches over there. And the only reason why he doesn't win the tournament is because he loses to Markeith. So I think you guys know where we're going with this one right now. And whether it's in SAC Seattle, man, it doesn't matter. He's beating guys like Ickham, Simmer, and C. Lou, who notably played Nas like right before that. And so Benny answers every call. He doesn't run from the smoke. He's doing these, you know, standalone matches out here in SAC against LaShawn and other guys. So whether it's someone that's really high level, low level, he's like, let's run it. You know what I mean? And he has the highest winning record in Only Buckets. So until somebody goes and beats him at 8-1, who's gonna do it? And you're like 8-1, that means somebody beat him. Well, who was the one? I'll tell you who the one was in a second. I think I might have already did that. But that's what it's going to come down to now, is I think with Benny doing these standalones, winning all these matchups, is just elevating himself up this ladder. And honestly, he's going to be due for big matchups soon. And it's going to come down to one of these guys to go out here and stop him and show, is Benny really that good? Or has he just been not playing good players? That's also something we've been hearing as well, too. All right, at number 1, man, it's Markeith. The guy has beaten Benny, Vic, Connor, and his brother Colin, who stands at 6'7". Come on, man. This is just absolutely ridiculous at this point. The guy's wiped the floor with all these guys. Won the Seattle tournament. I mean, he has TNC, OTD, ball of his life, all that type of potential written all over him. Might be one of the most undiscovered hoopers in this YouTube, social media, 1v1 space as well, too, man. I mean, this guy is definitely the best hooper that we've featured on Only Buckets so far. Expect very, very big things from him. He's versatile, can score on all 3 levels, creates shots, he absorbs contacts, he has counter moves. I mean, he can go left, he can go right, he can shoot from deep, mid-range, you name it, finishing left, finishing right. I mean, there's not one thing we didn't see Markeith do out there. Absorb contact, give contact. I mean, there's nothing that Markeith really didn't show that he couldn't do on a basketball court in that 1v1. So I'm excited to see what is he going to continue to do as we go on forward. He has a big matchup now. He's going up against Jordan Joseph. So Spokane versus Tacoma. I'm like, wow, who's going to win this one? Because Jordan Joseph is no joke either. So this is a big test for Markeith. Can he live up to kind of that hype that I'm putting out there that Markeith is one of those ones, because he's going up against one of those ones. So it's going to be a great battle. Y'all don't want to miss it, man. But that's going to be our top 10 power rankings for Only Buckets, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And check out the page. Go and subscribe to Only Buckets. Y'all know what it is.